If you're looking for some of those gorgeous, badass, go-anywhere vehicles or something that'll get you from 0 to 60 faster than you can count, stick around. So Conor, thanks for meeting with us today.
Absolutely.
Tell us, where are you from and how did you end up here in Sarasota?
Yeah, from Dublin, Ireland. You can tell from my accent, I sound a bit weird, but yeah, from Dublin, Ireland. My wife and I moved to Sarasota from Dublin, and my wife is American, so it was kind of an easier transition for us to move from Ireland to America because I was married to her, but huge change, but it's pretty nice here.
Well, I wore green for you today.
There you go, good man.
So we've got some Defenders behind us, beyond us here.
Yep.
How did you get into Defenders? What are you doing with them?
So basically, cars has been a massive part of my life, like since my grandfather, my father, and then I inherited the bug too, which, you know, I love it. Defenders is a vehicle that I used to see when I was a young kid, because they were used as farm vehicles. Like, that's what they were intended to use, is from the military to farm vehicles. So I've seen these my whole life, and I was working over in Scotland actually at the time, and I passed by a Defender that was for sale on the side of the road. Pimped out one, it was tricked out, really cool, and I ended up buying it and brought it back to Ireland. And as soon as I had it back in Ireland, the amount of people that were, you know, saying, hey, I love that car, if you're ever selling it, if you're ever doing this, and then that kind of got my, you know, business brain kind of going. So sold that, made a little bit of profit, and I'm like, hey, that was pretty easy, and it was pretty fun. So it's transferred from that to this, you know. So, you know, 2024 is the official launch of the company, the Chadwick collection, where we fully customize Defenders to clients' wants and needs, and we also trade in Defenders too. So
very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Now we've also got something beyond us here, right next to us here, that's not a Defender. No. So tell us, you know, what are you doing with non-Defender vehicles?
Yes, this is a Ferrari F8, 2022 Ferrari F8 that we helped source for a client and a friend of mine actually. It's pretty special. It's in Corsa blue. This thing is just gorgeous. So, you know, if you or anyone wants a car that they're finding it hard to find or hard to get, come see me. We can find anything in any part of the world, and we'll get you exactly what you want.
Very cool, very cool. I'd love this one.
Yeah,
this
one's pretty nice. You know, like these exotic cars, they're super cool, but honestly, like, my heart goes back to these older Defenders. We've got some crazy builds happening at the moment over in Europe, but you look super cool pulling up to the Ritz in this. You look even cooler pulling up to the Ritz in this. So, you know, that's just the way it is.
So beyond coming to find you to buy a Defender, get something to, you know, customized, buying a Ferrari, what's on your must-do list for those that are either live here in Sarasota or are coming in for a visit?
Must-do list, honestly, it's like, you know, the weather is such a huge part of it. It's like getting out in the water is such a great thing. Like most weekends during the summer, we're out in the water, we're hanging out. It's such a great place to live. Like, people say to me, like, what's Florida like to live? And I was like, oh, it's paradise. Yeah. It's paradise. There's so many car guys like me, like you, that, you know, I've such fun with in terms of doing business. Like, business is so achievable here because people want you to succeed. They want to live the lifestyle. They want to have a nice car. You know, Florida to me is an amazing place to live.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, no worries.
I'd like to thank Conor for giving us a look at some absolutely incredible vehicles here today in Sarasota. Be sure to check him out at Conor Chadwick on Instagram or on his website at thechadwickcollection.com. Again, if you're thinking about buying or selling a house here in the Sarasota area, feel free to give me a call, and stay tuned for another episode of Why Sarasota coming soon. Be well.